Okay, so I'm associated with Q Spiders. My expertise content is advanced selenium and also API testing. Okay, so in advanced selenium, basically I take advanced selenium and more number of experienced batches compared to freshers. The reason is I want to give you some project exposure. Okay, so when I tell it is exposure, so what is your understanding is, it's not like we will be working on multiple applications. It's not like my main agenda is to make you understand the concept. Not only that, so I want you to learn how the industry has been working. Okay, and if I take a tool, so in industry, what is the role? Why do you use it? How do you use it? Okay, what is the main concern? How do you communicate if you got any issues? How do you communicate with that with your developers or with your team leads? Okay, so it's like once after you complete advanced selenium sessions, so you are completely going to be ready as an automation tester. Okay, so specifically automation testing. And 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 also observe, when I talk about automation, there are some notions associated with that. Okay, so just knowledge about manual testing is enough, or I don't have to go in depth of manual testing because I'm an automation tester. When I am teaching, I am going to give, I don't tell, I'll give or I'll make you to learn more about manual testing. Okay, more practical analysis you are going to get. See, we have been talking about agile, that this you have by hearted all the definitions of agile, principles of agile, but how exactly agile is going to work? Correct? So you all want to be automation testers down the line, right? That is the reason why you are struggling. If you wanted to be a manual tester, probably everybody would have been in jobs right now, right? So all you wanted is a couple of days for manual testing and couple of days for SQL. So that's it. Manual testing could have been easy for you, but you have taken the risk that you wanted to be an automation tester. You have learned Java, you have completed the basics. So as an automation tester, what is your role in agile? Okay, because ultimately everybody fall under agile category, right? Everybody are into agile itself. So every person inside a company, inside a project will have a specific role when it comes to agile process. You might have heard about okay, um, per manpower billing. Okay, per hour manpower billing, you might have heard about it. That means what? Every hour, what is your you know uh, responsibilities, or what is the thing that you're giving into the company, right? So that is how billing will happen. Not only you, see, you might go to Infosys. Imagine you are going into Infosys, so they have given you an opportunity, you have working on them, but ultimately who gives you the salary? Or simple words is like, ultimately who is going to pay you? Even though Infosys is giving you the paycheck, Infosys is giving you the paycheck, can I tell it is claiming your amount from the client company where you are working? Correct? Or for which project you are working, it is included in that project billing. It's the thing, right? Let me clarify it. Observe, you are working for Infosys. Okay, you are going to Infosys office, you are making use of amenities, you are making use of their infrastructure, everything. Ultimately, in your salary also, you are getting, Infosys has been debited you so much amount. Okay, so this is your criteria, you have got it. But ultimately what you are working, to which project you are working, that company is going to give you the overall bill. Okay, that is why when you go for any service or product based especially service based companies, not only clearing the company interview, you should also sometimes clear the client interviews. Okay, so if this is the case, if you are getting salary, so they are going to tell this particular employee worked for this much of time. This is his achievements. This is what he has given to the company, he has given to the project. Okay, so that you are going to be a proper fit in the agile process. Specifically, when we talk about automation, it is slightly different. Okay, so being a manual tester, what you do in the sprint is little different compared to what an automation engineer does. Okay, so all these things I want you to understand, I want you to get ahead, because ultimately nobody is going to help you, you know that, right? When you go for a company, so especially if you are an experienced candidate, everybody treats you as an experienced person. Experienced in the sense what? You have worked on something, so you are picture perfect in that. Okay, so that type of process, learning process we are going to do here. It's not about a theory. Okay, I'll not dictate the notes, I'll not dictate the things. Okay, it's not like that. And we will be working on one application. It's not like to show you drop down I'll take one more application, to show you weights I'll take one more application, or we will create some web pages and we'll try to inspect those. No. Okay, even though it's an open source application, it has all kinds of varieties for you. You are going to basically develop the framework from the scratch. Okay, so as a reference, I'll be taking TDD framework, which you already know it as hybrid. So even if you don't know, no worries. We are anyways doing it from the scratch. And once this hybrid framework is done, I will be giving a glimpse about five more frameworks that are available in the market, including your BDD. Okay, including your BDD, that is BDD Cucumber. So even this idea I'm going to give, how it is going to work, how the frameworks will be built. So you'll get a more robust analysis of what the framework is, how do you have to proceed, who and all will be involved. Okay, if you are a 2 plus engineer, what could be your roles? If you are a 4 plus engineer, what could be your roles? If you are a 10 plus engineer, what could be your roles? Okay, so all these things we are going to learn completely as a package. So lot of things are there, lot of individual components are there, and every now and then I'll be telling you where you fit in. So this is the expertise that I have been working on past couple of years. And when it comes to API testing, I'll be teaching the basics. With basics, two tools: Postman Complete and Rest Assured Basics. Okay, so these are the two tools that will be taken care of because we are going to be testing RESTful web services. Okay, so this is about me. Okay, this is about my introduction. And a couple of you, we are already aware from previous batches. So that's okay. If you don't know, this is my quick introduction. And coming to the prerequisites. Prerequisites in the sense, if you want to attend API or I mean advanced Selenium sessions, if you want to continue with this ongoing batch, what all things you should know? Point number one, you should have completed with manual testing. Okay, completed. Please look here, guys. If you are ongoing, agile is pending, no. Okay, you won't be eligible because I will not be able to teach all those things. It is very hectic, very time consuming. Okay, so manual testing should be completed. Specifically, I'm talking about agile process. Okay, so it should be completed. Point number two, your SQL. So if it is ongoing, also not a problem for me. Okay, if it is ongoing, also not a problem. Point number three, Java. Your Java sessions has to be completed because whatever you learn in Java as a concept, you will see the practical implementation of those concepts here in Selenium. Okay, it might be your oops, it might be your collections, okay, it might be your exception handling, okay, whatever it is there, you are going to see a practical version of Java here. So I want you to be completed with this. I have written ongoing. Please understand. Ongoing means sometimes you would have joined, it is still ongoing, it is not completed. Sometimes you would have broken the chain, okay, in the sense half done, half you have not attended. That's all fine. If you know what is SQL and if you are understanding what is basics of SQL, that is fine. Because I'll be teaching you database. Okay, I'll be teaching you database. So that's why at least basics of SQL you should know. I'll come there. I'll take all the questions individually. Let me finish it. Because if I finish, you will get a broader picture. Okay, maybe the question you wanted to ask will be answered. So now next coming to your basic selenium, or it is also called as your classic selenium. So here I want your basic selenium to be completed. Completed in the sense what? Completed in the sense what? I'll give you the concepts. Okay, at least that has to be completed. So let's say we are going to start with the architecture, correct? You will be starting with Java Selenium architecture. And after architecture, probably you will be taught about web driver related methods. Then you will be taught about web element related methods. Okay, and then probably launching the browser and all will be done, and weights will be taken care. Okay, before that, locators. Okay, locators, weights, and after your weights, maybe your select class and actions class syntaxes will be done. Handling the drop down, handling the mouse over actions. So these things might be done. And finally, your pop ups will be done, right? So your pop ups will be done. And after pop ups, I think they might move into POM. Yeah, taking screenshot everything. Come, or I'll club it under architecture itself, because your JavaScript executor taking screenshot. So all these things. Okay, window handling, frame handling. Okay, I'll sum up in the pop-ups itself. So if you want, I can write a point on frames also. Okay, then your POM classes. Then your POM classes. Then your data-driven testing. Okay, then your data-driven testing. So data-driven testing in the sense they'll either do property file, and also they are going to do Excel. Okay. 1 second, Viresh, I'll come there. Okay, they are going to do Excel and property file. And finally, they would have given some glimpse about TestNG. Okay, they are going to be giving some glimpse about TestNG. It might be completed in detail for some people, it might not be completed in detail for some people. So that doesn't matter. Okay, that's okay, because anyways they know that for experience they are going to be handling. So that's why some trainers will not do it in detail. That's totally fine. See, my point is, these three concepts, if you have done in your basic selenium sessions, or if you have not done, okay, so or if you have done or not done in basic selenium, it's not my concern at all. So don't worry, because anyways I'm going to teach these three things in detail in our sessions. Okay, so our starting point will be data driven testing. Okay, from this we'll go to POM classes, and then we'll come back to TestNG. So this is where your advanced Selenium session is going to start. Okay, this is the start of advanced Selenium. So if you are not done with these things, no need to worry. And trust me, guys, you will feel that at the end. But let me tell you, whatever the topic I try to cover in the advanced selenium sessions, you need not have to read again. That's one confirmation I can give you, because that much you are going to practice, that much you are going to analyze it by yourself. Okay, it's not like I'm forcing you to do anything. You will cultivate that interest and you are going to do it. So, any small topic, if I tell, okay, I will do it, matlab, you should not worry about it. Okay, you should, don't worry, just relax. Every session will be like a storytelling session for you. Don't worry. Okay, so this is your start of selenium. So whatever I have written in the square braces, I mean square, inside the square, so you are going to do it by yourself. Okay, so we are going to take care. But until this point, until your pop-ups, I will not be teaching. Okay, you should know everything about this. Okay, so below this line we are going to do, but above this line you should be aware of it. In the sense, in your basic selenium you should have completed these many topics. Otherwise you will not understand anything in your advanced selenium, because I cannot teach every method, how it is working, what is the return type. No, right, we cannot do that. It will take your time. Instead of 40 sessions, I will have to complete it in 80 sessions. Okay, so that's not the criteria. Advanced selenium is going to be from here. So these things you should know. Okay, you should do it. Is it clear? Is it clear? First thing. Now observe. Let me take up some questions. Let me take up some questions. Vikrant, please rejoin. Now, those who don't match this criteria, those who don't match this criteria, please understand that you are not yet eligible for advanced selenium. Is it okay? Those who don't match this criteria, in advanced selenium what we do, I will tell you. Okay, we will discuss that shortly. But those who don't match this criteria, that is, it's not completed, I'll tell you number of cases. I'll tell you, maybe like I have not completed Java, I have not completed basic selenium. Okay, we have just now started. It is in the locators, it is in the wait statements. No. Okay, because next month again I'll start a new batch. You can join. Don't have a half baked knowledge in anything. Okay, is it clear? See, guys, even here in these things, I don't expect you to be expertised in the topic. I just want you to know the syntax. That's more than enough. I can blend you in any point of time. But at least syntaxes, because some of you are telling explicitly, wait, we don't know. It's not covered in detail. That's okay. No problem. You know the syntax, at least how it is working. When to use, how to use, what to use, I'll tell you. But at least the syntaxes you should know. Okay. Now, now, next question is, who should learn advanced selenium? Okay, who should learn advanced selenium? So let's talk about advanced selenium now. Who should learn? This course is specifically for experienced candidates. Some people will ask me, why only experienced candidates? Why not freshers? Observe. I'll take all the questions. Just give me a moment. Because in advanced selenium, we are going to keen or learn more about tools used in industry. So these tools used in industries, what you are going to use is specifically for experienced candidate. Freshers, once they are recruited, they are anyways going to learn in the company. So none of the company will expect them to have good hands-on or application knowledge, I mean, or knowledge about these tools. So advanced selenium is only for experienced candidate. So what is the point of advanced selenium? What are we going to do? First of all, for advanced selenium, so at the Okay, maximum end if you take, I need around 40 to 45 sessions. Okay, I need around 40 to 45 sessions to complete advanced selenium, including certain miscellaneous concepts. Okay, we'll discuss what it is there, what you know, what you don't know. So based on your sessions, it might be more. Okay, it will never be less. I know that. Point number one, we are going to start with data driven testing. Okay, we are going to start with data driven testing. So basically, this is your framework design. Okay, basically this is framework design from the scratch. So under that, the first thing you are going to do is work on data driven testing. Then we are going to learn something called as writing generic methods. Okay, then we are going to start with form classes, and later you'll be getting a deep analysis about TestNG, because this is one of the most popular tools that a tester is going to use. Okay, so this is not only like, if even if later stages you get a chance to work as a unit tester also, this is your cup of tea. Okay, so it is going to be easy for you. TestNG in detail, I can tell this is the only longest concept we have. Okay, maybe around 10 to 12 sessions we need to complete TestNG. Okay, it might be the, okay, I might start it from the basics, from your at the rate test annotation. So we are going to cover data provider, okay, which is very important, practically speaking. So data provider will be covering some listeners. Okay, we'll be covering retry analyzer, almost all the interfaces that are present. And with this, you are going to do also the executions. Okay, executions like we have batch, okay, we have parallel, okay, we have group. Under parallel, it is cross browser execution, or distributed parallel execution. Under group, it might be regional regression. Okay, lot of execution patterns you are going to analyze. So after execution, we'll be having some okay, reports. I'll write it at the end. So after TestNG, it is another concept called as Maven. So this is basically your build management tool. This is a very interesting tool. I'll tell you why. This is not only used by you as a tester, it is also used by developers. So it's like, whenever you get a build from your development team, or whenever changes that has been taken care from the customer end, how it is going to be built. Okay, so what is the role? You have a source code. Developer is going to write a source code. So entire process of building, okay, converting your source code into some executable format, you will learn here. Okay, under this, two types I'll teach you. One is Eclipse plugin, another one is command line plugin. So it's basically like, you have Eclipse in your systems, you are running your program, you want to run it, but you don't have Eclipse. So do you have to install Eclipse in the new computer? Not needed. If you have Maven, you can run it just via help of your command line itself. Okay, that's the beauty of Maven. I can tell it is very important and very easy. Okay, you will feel it easy. So next, you'll be learning about GitHub. I don't know how many of you have accounts in GitHub already. So don't worry, we are going to create and we are going to write. So almost all the Git commands, whenever you get a conflict in GitHub, how do you handle it? Okay, creating a request. Okay, GitHub from Maven, whatever you learn, that is something like, you are going to be working as if you are working a real on a real time project. So that environment you will get to know. And then we have Jenkins. So first of all, we are going to learn about the configuration, how to configure Jenkins, how to set up. environment for Jenkins. So Jenkins is the CI/CD tool that you are going to learn. Okay, in detail, why Jenkins? If Jenkins is not there, what happens? Okay, everything, and we are going to run a job. Okay, you will see how the job is going to be running. So whatever the framework you created, that framework, the ultimate destination to run that framework is Jenkins. Okay, that ultimate destination. And I'll teach you some scheduling in the sense, you want to run on every Monday, you want to run on every Friday. So without your analysis, you should be able to run it. Okay, it should be running automatically. So these things we are going to learn it in Jenkins. So these whole package completes your and with this I think I'll give you some idea about okay, advanced XPath. We'll take some examples because not many of you will be aware of XPath by Axis. Okay, some complex scenarios, dynamic XPath, and handling SVG tags. Okay, these kind of things we'll have a glimpse about it. And I'll also tell you what is AWS, how it is going to be useful for you, and okay, your web tables. How do you write XPath for web tables? How do you handle your calendar pop up? Okay, how do you handle your calendar pop up? Calendar pop up. Okay, anything related to date and time, how do you tackle that? So all these things will be covered as a miscellaneous concept. So with this also mean I'll be covering with JDBC. Okay, so as an automation engineer, how you tackle the database. So all these things, if you don't know any concept, if you want me to repeat any of the concepts, we can include it in the miscellaneous. So this is your apt time, somewhere around 40 to 45 sessions. We can complete the whole thing. Okay. Now tell me what are your questions? Yeah, Vikrant, I'll be giving you some integration scenarios. I'll be giving you some end-to-end scenarios, some functional scenarios. So everything, okay, it's like from the test case design, you are going to do it. Saturday, yeah, Akshata. Sometimes it will be there, sometimes it will not be there. Okay, so I'll be intimating you in the Friday session. Yeah, Chandan, 22nd we have started an API batch. So if you are not a part of it, then I'll be starting another one shortly. You can join that. Okay, don't worry. By the time you complete your advanced Selenium, your API also will get over. Like that, I'm going to plan. Yeah, somewhere around 45 sessions, Meenakshi, because I'll not be taking on Saturdays and Sundays, so we can plan ahead. Okay. No, Sindhu, we haven't yet created. We'll do it. Zora, I think shortly. Okay, shortly, because just now I have started around 4 days, so around 15 days. After 15 days, I'll be starting. No, Chandan, I don't think you'll understand because almost 3 to 4 concepts are covered, so you'll feel bad about it. Okay, so anyways, it's only 20 session, guys. API, if you have joined, it's well and good, but the whole API testing will hardly take 20 sessions. That's it. So even if you join after 15 days also, even if you join after 15 days, my new API batch also, on Selenium time frame itself, you can continue. Monday to Friday, it will be 100% there. Saturday, I will tell you because I'm handling a weekend batch that will be colliding with the time. Okay, I'll tell you. Yeah, Vidya, we'll see that. It's completely of manual testing. ISQTB certification is of manual testing. So, yeah, we can discuss if you have any queries. Jai Shri, it's not like manual and Selenium. Manual you already know. Because you know manual testing, I am taking automation for you. Good, good Aishwarya. Very good. No problem. You can continue. Mandatory API, I don't tell it is mandatory, but anyways, you are getting it, right? It is in the batch, it is in the package included. Why can't you finish it? Basic Selenium is included in your advanced Selenium package, guys. So finish it, no? Why do you have to leave it? Okay, no problem. You can start. You can start, Binya. After learning this course, can we mention automation experience? Definitely, Muzamil. That's the reason why you're taking automation. Okay, definitely you can show. I'll give you a CRM application, but how to show it in your experience, in your resumes and all, they will teach you in your manual testing. Okay, manual project you have attended. I think I did not mention it here. Manual project sessions. If you have not joined the project session, join immediately, because there you are going to learn about the project. The same project you can tell I have worked on automation. The process is same. Okay, it's going on. Let it be, no problem. If you have started, it's going on well and good. If you have not started, please start immediately. Okay, yeah, very good. Sure, Nikita, very good, no problem. Almost all the same content, but I think 12 to 2 batch, we have completed, what is that, object repo, right? So if you are comfortable, you can start, because I'll be starting from the scratch again. Not needed, Sumalata, you can continue. Raju, your question is not clear. There is some spelling mistake, I believe. I can't understand. Don't join after Selenium, Srinivas, because after advanced Selenium, your resume building and all you can take care. So try to finish within this frame, at least one project. Okay, ma'am, can you add API in advanced Selenium sessions? See, Ranjit, what happens, if I take advanced API also, so the number of session will increase up to 70. Okay, so only after completing advanced Selenium, I should start API. So that will be a problem. Okay, it will shoot up until 70 to 75 sessions. But if since I'm starting it in between, if you join both parallelly, in 40-45 itself, you can complete both Selenium as well as API. That's what, 15 days. Just give me 15 days. March 3rd week, I'm going to start one more API batch. Nikita, continue, no problem. See, guys, automation project, manual project, there is nothing like two projects. Just listen for a while. Just listen for a while. So there is nothing like two projects. Whatever is your manual project that you are going on in your live project sessions, for that you are going to blend your automation. The process is going to be different, because any take, it's the same. Okay, it's the same. So whatever is your project there, they are going to tell you in detail how to take the project name, how to take the duration, for how many years, how many projects, everything they are going to tell you. Just instead of telling I did manual testing, you tell I did automation testing. Yeah, I'll be starting in the second, not third week of March. Yeah, yeah, sure, Pratima, no problem. I'm not idea. I don't have any idea, Shivangi. You can check out with the counselors. One second. That's what, Pratanu. So for experience, you should join Advanced Selenium. I'm not completed. What is the status? Which concept is going on? No problem, Vikrant. Process is same. That's it. And whatever the project they are giving you in your project session, also directly you cannot tell that. They'll tell you how to project it in your profiles. Follow that. That's what, Muzamil. I'll give a separate CRM application for you, but in your resumes you are going not going to use that. Okay, I'll give a separate CRM for your practice. Don't worry. You are not doing automation on your VMware. Okay, it can't be done. It's a standalone application. Okay, so I'll give for your practice, but that you cannot put it in your profile, in your resume. How to put it in resume? It will be taken care in your project session. Okay, I'll repeat. See, guys, for everybody who has this question, I'll repeat. In your live project session, some project will be taught to you. That is also for practice only. Agree? That is also for practice only. That project you cannot show it in your resume. Similarly, even I'll give one application for you. Okay, I'll make you install it in your system, and it is a web application, so we can easily perform automation on that. But once after you complete advanced selenium, so whatever the procedure they tell you to put project in your profile, picking up project name, okay, you're just making it as if you have worked. Okay, conversion, yeah, conversion or translation, that you follow from your project sessions. The process of automation is same, what you learn here, that you should depict, okay, in that. Cucumber will not be immediately started. Once after we did this hybrid framework, then we will do with cucumber. Okay, great. Should we have nothing else? Okay, Sindhu, I will teach you. Don't worry. API testing is not part of this. It's a separate thing. That's why I take a separate batch. No, Pratanu, it's a wrong communication. It's a wrong communication. Sometimes it happens. So if you don't join directly advanced selenium, join immediately basic selenium first. Okay, lot of ongoing batches or couple of batches will be starting. So please join basic selenium first. Okay, that's a wrong communication. You can tell Chaitram I'm told. So you can join. Okay, Aishwarya, please remind me at the end of the session. I'll pick up some formats and I'll give it to you. Vibhashri, if you have Windows, I think that is better because installation we have to do it now. So Windows it is more compatible. I can give you cloud version for Mac if at all if there is no chances. Yeah, please attend, Sindhu. It's good actually. Trainer student interaction will be through QTalk app. So we'll be given access to that shortly, and all other communication will be used via that. Okay. So one second. Okay, Pratino, I think I gave solution. So please communicate with the counselors team and join Basic Selenium. Sure, Chandan. I'll check it out. I'll check out on that. Counselors are the best people to tell you whether which batches are starting and everything. Please continue, Bhuvana. It's a good thing. Okay, done. How many projects will be done? Rahul, for one application to develop framework itself, you need 30, 40 sessions, Rahul. Only one application. Okay. We'll see that. If you are confident enough, entire 3 years, you can put it as an automation tester. So if you're not very confident, you can put it around 2 years or 2.5 years, 1 year. No, no, Sumalata, no WhatsApp or any other formats are allowed. So QTalk app will be given to you shortly. You can use that. Sure, Devdas. Please remind me at the end so that we can discuss a few things on profiles and everything. Okay, good. Chandan, if you have the link, please post it so that we can broadcast that. Everybody will get to know. So, what Chandan is telling is, guys, so from today, real project, live project session that will be started, I think, from Vijay Bhaskar, right? So, please, if you are interested, if you have not yet started, if you want to start, you can start. So, he'll give me the link, I'll post it. Yeah, okay, fine. I understand, Vikrant. The queries will be taken and we'll try to resolve those queries. I have not used yet, so I'll have to check it out once. Okay, but that's the rule, right? We cannot go ahead principles. Yeah, somewhat we need 1.5 month, Akshita. You'll never feel it is 1.5 month. Daily, this batch is from 10 to 12, guys. This batch is from 10 to 12. Okay, I'm getting some links. I'll just post it in the broadcast. If you are interested, please start your project session journey. It's very good actually. You'll get the complete exposure. Okay, so nearly 1.5 month. Yeah, definitely. You won't feel it. Vikrant, I'm telling you 100 times. If it is from the organization, you cannot do. Okay, so I abide by the principles and process of Q spiders, so I have to be abide by it. Yeah, how much ever you tell it is more user friendly, that this and all, we cannot do that. Okay, no worries, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. And hardly it's a matter of 1.5 2 months, that's it. Right after that, I don't think you'll be more keen about using that also. Yeah, Divya, that's okay, that should be good. Vinita, if it is available, you can take it up because it's from 7 a.m., right? I think it will be convenient. So check out. Okay, it's better if you finish it parallelly, it's better. Basic selenium, I think it is somewhere around 30 sessions, might be Prarthana, 1 month, shortly. Quickly finish that. Next patch. No, no, API is not done in basic selenium. API is a part of advanced selenium. Okay. API is a part of advanced selenium. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Anybody else? See, guys. Yeah, documents will be shared through QTalk app, or else I'll find some other way so that I'll make sure that you get the documents in the same way. Okay, don't worry. No, it's not for freshers, Praful. It's only for experienced. Yeah, Rahul. If anything, I mean, if it did not work out, we'll create a classroom. No, Mega, you did not miss anything. So it's just the basics we were discussing about. Guys, if you want more clarity, you can just take a picture, guys, so that it'll be easy for you. Just take a picture. Okay, just take a picture. I'll just scroll towards the right. Just wait. I'll just put it in the same frame. Okay. Yes, you can take this also. Done. Okay. Okay, done. See, guys. Okay. Since some of you having certain questions on this, one second. Let me tell you. Please reply me, ma'am. Will you teach banking domain applications? No, it's not like that. Okay, observe. One second. Let everybody take the picture. I'll give one more type of clarity for you. Okay, done. Observe. Observe. So I'll write it in a different color. If you are experienced candidate, if you are experienced candidate, only then you will be told to do the live projects. Agree? Okay, you will be told to attend the live project session from Vijay Bhaskar sir. Yes or no? Yeah, Praful. For selenium, for freshers, selenium is enough. Okay, you are going to be told. What do you learn about in the live project? So practically, he will give a project to you. he will make it installed. It might be through any aspects, okay, VMware, okay, it might be CRM, okay, usually they'll do Zoho CRM, or okay, from ERP they are going to take Dolly Bar. Okay, some project, I'm not worried about the project. Some project he will give you. Why he is giving you the project? Because you should understand how the project will be, and they'll help you out with project KT. Okay, so project KT in the sense, what is the application, what is the domain, all these things they are going to teach you. Then they'll start you know they'll ask you to write a few test cases. Okay, they'll teach you the test case design techniques. Okay, test case design techniques, and you are told to build some test cases. Agree? Slowly they'll start. Okay, functional testing will be done, then some integration testing will be done, then your end-to-end testing will be done. So basically you will be involved in writing the test cases. Correct? No? Okay, listen, it's fine. We'll take up the questions. Okay, another 40 sessions will be together. We'll take up the questions. So, do you agree? This is what it is going to be done if you take up your experienced package, okay, as a project, live project. So, they are going to make you design all these things. With the design, sometimes reviewing everything, all these activities will be done. Okay, after that, they will do something called as project conversion. Okay, conversion, or simply it is called as translation. So in this, they are going to show you, or it is also might be like agile implementation. Okay. So whatever might be the name. So here they are going to show you what is the project and how to show that experience. Okay. How to show project in resumes. All these things they are going to teach you. Agree? You will learn it at the end of project sessions. They are going to tell you. So what is my point here is, what is the point here is, even though you do these projects, even though you know this project, you should not use these projects in your resume. Agree? Because they are open source projects, dear, they are available. You cannot tell you worked on that. Correct? No? So they'll tell you how to pick up a project, how to pick up the name, Google it, okay, your client, how do you do that? So all these things they will help you out. And finally, in your resume, okay, yeah, tricks or whatever it is. So they'll teach you in your resume, you will have some XYZ project in your hand. Any domain. I'm not talking about the domains. Okay, some XYZ project will be to have. It might be CRM, e-commerce, ERP, SCM, whatever it is. Can I tell you have identified this unique project for you? Yes, you have identified this unique project for your resume, for your interview purpose. This unique project in your manual testing, you are going to tell that you worked on manual testing. Okay, you have done manual testing. This is how it is going to be built. Okay, but once after you complete your advanced selenium, once after you got to know how the process is going to work, for the same project, you are going to tell, I did automation. Okay, I did automation. Everything is same. Project workflow is same. Project process is same. Because you are doing automation, login will not act as logout. Are you understanding? Every feature is same. It doesn't change. You do whatever it is. It is your role. That's it. A developer also will explain the project in same way as a tester explains the project. Workflow will not change. Requirement will not change. It's only your responsibility that is getting changed. Now you got a clarity. because you have good grip on this particular project. You have a lot of things you have taken to identify this, to work on this same project you are going to showcase for automation. So if you want to showcase that, you need to know the process, how it is going to be done. That process you are going to learn in your advanced selenium sessions. Is that okay? Okay, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving a choice. Is that okay? Now got a clarity about the project. You show one project, whatever it is there, based on your experience, you show it. But I suggest, I suggest, at least for your recent project, please show automation. Okay, please tell. Initially, you started your career as a manual tester. Later, you upskilled yourself and you have been working as an automation tester past 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, depending on your experience. Okay, now take a picture of this. I think, I hope this gave good number of clarity, good amount of clarity to you. Process, you work here. Okay, you will understand it here. Rahul, project is always a project. That's it. Okay. See, for example, guys, observe here. I'll go to Flipkart. This is a project. Yes or no? Flipkart is an individual application, right? Now let's say I'll ask a question to developer. How? What is Flipkart? What is the answer? It is same. Okay, if I click on travel, it will take me to travel. If I click on electronics, it will take me to electronics. Okay, I have these many applications, I mean, these many drop downs, I have these many links. Everything is same, right? If I change my perspective, that means I'm manually executing, I'm writing test cases. Will the project workflow changes? Every option is same, every links are same. Because you are doing manual testing, do you think the workflow of the project will change? Now, similarly, because you are doing automation, do you think the workflow of the project will change? No. Why we stress that, or why we tell that it is mandatory? Because as a tester, you are doing responsibilities of a manual tester. That's it. Are you understanding? Your role for that particular project is manual tester. Now, your role for that particular project is automation tester. No, Arati, I don't think I have any banking domain applications. Okay, BFSI is a little complex application. Little tricky part. If you have genuinely worked on that domain, take it up. Otherwise, don't take it. Mobile testing is not actually my cup of cake. So I haven't done it, or I haven't installed anything in my system for you to give a basic idea about it. So you can check out with the counselors. If you want to know how mobile testing is starting, you can join there. In see, banking domain projects are usually legacy applications. Okay, so demand will be there anytime you take, demands will be there, finance, banking, these kind of domains. But because if you want to tackle that demand, don't go for that domain. Why? I tell you, if you are working on banking domains, you should have a genuine experience as a banker. Okay, or any other sort. Okay, it might be in insurances, it might be in finance agencies. So you have to have certain realistic knowledge, otherwise it is not easy for you to replicate that. Okay, that's one thing. So people with banking domain is little complex. If you already have some experience, if you have already have some exposure to it, then you can go for banking domain projects. A project session, Chaitra, I think it is around 30 sessions, might be. No, no, CRM is a different domain. It's a B2B application. No, no. How to automate, I will tell you. Okay, how to automate, I will tell you. It's like part, guys. They will tell only the project and manually how to handle the project. How to handle it automation wise, we are going to discuss in this our sessions. No, Deepesh, the batch itself is from 10 to 12, so we cannot change that. Okay, hundreds of people are attending, so it will be very difficult. Commitments, right? So my time, I'm going to start it from 10 itself. So check it out. If you are comfortable, you can continue. Otherwise, we can plan something else. My voice is breaking. Actually, I live by junction, so whenever a train is, passing, na, sometimes it might be a problem. So let me know at that point of time. I'll try to do something. Yeah, because we'll be having network fluctuations. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, Vikrant, definitely. Everything is part of the thing, so we'll do it. No, Deepesh, it's not like for one person I cannot change the whole content, right? It's not possible. So you can just check out if any batches are starting at 9 o'clock. You can just check that. Yeah, yeah. So it's like a timings, no? From 10:30, 11 o'clock. So couple of trains sound also you can hear. Okay, I stay near to the junction. So because of times you will get my voice getting broken because of network. And if it is highly like irritating, just let me know. I'll just mute it at that point of time. Definitely, Pavan. Interview questions will be there. A couple of mocks will be there, and in the mocks also you will be having interview questions itself. How the real client interviews will be the same way you are going to have mocks, and also I'll share questions after every concept. Yes, Manasa, that is also possible. That's also possible. Actually, it's a good approach. Yeah, Jayashree. At the end, we will discuss about resumes, resume points, how to put up your responsibilities. Okay, everything. We'll discuss on that. Okay, do remind me because I might and it's like every batch we will be having certain customizing. So if previous batch people did not ask me anything on this, I wouldn't have done. So now because you are asking, you should remind me at the end so that we can do it. Scenario based questions. Okay, sure, Arati. Remind me, we'll do it. 2019, I don't think you will take it as a fresher, Jayashree. Since you are, if you're married and if you're having kids or something, you can just project that you did not start your career at all. So that way it could be possible. Okay, very rare companies, but still you can expect one or two opportunities. But unless that, I don't think 2019 will be treated as fresher. Okay. Yes. Any other questions? Yeah, please tell me, Virender. Ah, anybody is from Python background? I think for Python students, only a separate Selenium batches will be going on. So I am basically Java based. Okay. So I don't know Python. So I am basically Java based. So if you are looking for any Python based Selenium, I think you will have to check out with the Q Spiders team. Yeah, Deepa, I'll be doing API testing. Shivangi, as of now, we will not create it. Maybe after 2 or 3 sessions, we will create it. That's what Jayashree, for as a fresher, it is not very easy. For 2019 passed out, you might not get calls or preferences will be less. 2020, 21, 22, they are treated as freshers. 2019 is very far behind. Okay, it's already 2023, right? Almost 4 years. Yeah. Yeah, Aruti, that's the batch link. Okay, any other questions? Virender. Yeah, Virender, you can get it for 3 years or 13 years. Python batch, that's what, guys. Batch related links, please communicate with the counselors. I have no idea. Shivangi, I think that will be taken care in your project sessions. So they'll tell you what is the experience, how, where, everything. Or else you can communicate with the counselors also. I thought this is my batch link. Okay, everything is mixed in that, now. Yeah, yeah, they'll inform you. See, Jayashree, it's ultimately your decision, and there is nothing like that because a lot of people are going it anyway. So I don't think it's this is the right platform to talk about it. So if you have any queries, then I think you can get it clarified in your project sessions, or you can drop a mail to me personally. We can discuss on that. No, no concept. One second. This also, let me just clarify it, guys. So in my sessions, I'm not going to give you any backup classes. Okay, this concept itself does not hold good for me. Why? I'll tell you. Observe. Every concept here is interlinked. Okay, let's say we are going in a flow. Somewhere in the middle, you bunged or you had some emergency, you did not attend. So that particular session we cannot repeat because everything is interconnected. Okay, so it is not possible to give backup classes. Don't expect that also. This is not your regular selenium. You should feel as if you are working on a project. Okay, you should, that's how it is going to be. Okay, it's like you are working on a real time project. So backup classes will not be provided. Don't expect that also. Okay, hardly 2 hours a day. Hardly 2 hours a day. So try to make your time and attend the sessions. Okay, because if you are coming and attending, if you are attending your advanced selenium sessions, I can tell you that you have probably past 3 to 4 months you have put time, energy, money, everything in q spiders to learn the things. Okay, at this point of time, don't relax. No, Devdas, WhatsApp group is not allowed. We'll communicate through Classroom or through, Q Talk app. So if you want my resume, my mail ID, I can give you my mail ID so that it will be easy for you. Okay, I can give you my mail ID. So this is my mail ID. You can drop in anytime it is okay, but I'll be looking at in the morning itself. So I'll reply you. You have to talk about that in your project sessions, which I am not very sure. Phone number sharing is not allowed, Aruti. You can just, you know, uh, communicate to me over the mail. I'll communicate. I'll reply to you. Email ID is especially for Q Spiders candidates only. So it will be active anytime. You can just drop in there. Else you drop a mail, I'll reply back to you. Uh, Probably you can show around 2.8 your condition. You'll not become a fresher. You are experienced, but you are not exposed in automation. Okay, that way you have to manipulate. Okay, guys, I have dropped in a link. So please go to that link and download it. Yeah, good question, Vijay, actually. So the same process is same. The modules names will be different. You have to search for different modules, different project things you have to analyze. That's it.